Managing your finance as a newcomer, whether you are a student, a refugee, asylum seeker, or even coming for the job, or whatsoever way you use to come to a new country for residence purpose, managing the finance is one of the crucial points, especially in developed countries. If you would like to know more and know more how when I came for the first time to a developed country with the very modern financial system, how I managed and what steps and tips I used to manage my financial affairs, be with me till end of the video. Hi, this is Milad Akbari from Akbari Education. Welcome to your own channel. Today we are going to cover the tips which are necessary for managing your finance when you are a newcomer to a modern country, to a developed country, whether it's Europe countries, USA, or whatsoever. When you come, you need to consider these steps. These are common steps. For the first, I can tell you, understand the financial system. The financial system from one country to other country is different. You need to know the banking system, especially suppose you are an asylum seeker or you are a student, which banks provide you the banking system, which bank will allow you to open an account. These are important points. Or what are the charges and fees of the banking system there, whether it's online bank or whether it is normal branch-wise bank. These things you should learn that what terminologies they are using, what are the routes that you need to consider for transferring the cash, receiving the salary, and everything. You need to understand these things. Other point you need to consider is you need to secure a source of income. It is very tough to stay in a developed country without source of income. You cannot survive. Probably the country will support you on some of the cases and covering your expenses, but it is much more better that you secure income, search for the job, find a job, learn a profession, and especially find a work, a job, a part-time or full-time that you can manage your daily expenditures. The third one, which is important here inside the understanding financial system, is you need to know the tax. Tax is a big expenditure, especially for European and American countries, which even the employees working most of their time to cover the taxes, unfortunately. So managing the tax, knowing your obligations, knowing the tax relief and tax credits available for you, knowing the deadlines that when you need to like you book your tax or tax return filing, you file that. These things are very important. Even you know, when I come, it was one of the important points in my country. I don't care about the receipts. Like I paid this expenditure, I need to keep the receipt of that for the tax purpose or reporting my expenditures, or through banking system payments. When it was in my country, it was cash basis mostly. We are dealing with cash. So considering all of them for the new country is very crucial for your future. So let's go ahead for the second point. Create a budget. When you secured an income, or even if the government pay you, you have a limited source of grants or income coming to you. You need to create a budget which this income can cover that. Like suppose you are receiving $1,000 per month and you have $500 expenditure for the rent. It is an assumption. Of course, the rent is higher, the income is higher. These things are probable different between each country to country. So you need to consider whether you are paying the rent, you are paying the utility bills, you are paying for the insurance, you are paying the taxes, foods, you have some investment, you need to put some emergency funds. These are the points you need to consider and bring all of them under the umbrella of what you can earn on monthly basis or periodically basis, and stick to this budget. Sticking to the budget will prevent you, will rescue you from overdraft of the bank, using the credit card too much and going into debt and loan in the future. Let's go ahead, save and invest for the future. now you have secured an income, or even the government is paying you something, or you're a student, you have a scholarship, but tomorrow you will come to the real world and you need to cover your expenses by yourself. So it's good that in this time you save some amount, you invest some amount for the future, even your retirement. This will help you to control your finances, your expenditure now and in future. So in what steps I can do the saving or investment? You can do it easily by having a bank account, investment in stocks, in bonds, in mutual funds, in crypto, in crowdfunding. There are some startups. If you're at a risk taker, you can invest the cash on that, and probably you can earn good enough money. Having an emergency fund is also, remember, this is very important. If suppose something happened, you lost your job, you lost your income temporarily, then you can use that emergency fund. Kindly remember, the recession is in touch, like due to the interest rate, the big Fed is doing on us, and even in European countries they are following that, and they are increasing the level of interest. So possibility of collapses and downsizing and these things are, even the crisis of banking exists. You know that recently some of the major banks have come down. So even keep some amount as cash with yourself. This will help you, this will support you in case of any emergency, to cover your expenses. If you remember, if anybody of you read the book of Richest Man in Babylon, you can in summary you can realize that they say that at least each individual should secure and save 10% of their income, whatsoever the level of income is. At least 10% should be kept and saved and reinvested. So this is the best option, whether you have low salary, high salary, low income, high income, or low grant, high grant. Keep a percentage of that save for yourself, and if you can reinvest that will be beneficial for your future. When I was new to the country, my best friend was Google. We come to the fourth tip: seek professional advice, which is very important. My best friend was Google and websites. I was checking them, I was searching for the YouTube videos, free videos, like the same. You can search, they will guide you for the tax purpose, for banking purpose, and whatsoever investment purpose. They are too much beneficial. Even it is very clear that you will find some friends and in parties and in the places you work and in neighborship, you will find people how I should go ahead with having the electricity account, how I can have my internet, how I can open a bank account, how I can save the tax when I need to file my tax return and everything. You can seek this advice from whether a professional, whether your friends and colleagues and these people, and whether from the internet, whether from Google, YouTube and these things. And in very tough situations, if you need very professional advice, you can go to the chartered accountant, to the lawyer, to the certified financial planner. They will help you to understand well and settle yourself on that situation. So these were the 4 steps, I believe, because I did by myself, which will help you on managing your financial affairs in a new country. This will help you to secure yourself, secure your financial affairs in a new country. So overall, understand the financial system, create a budget for yourself, save an investment for the future, and seek professional advice. Thank you so much for being with us till the end of the video. I appreciate your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this video with your friends. If you have any questions, and we are in support of that, we can reply to you in the comments, and we can even save that for the future videos and reply to you through the videos, shorts in the future. Thank you so much. Have a nice time.